So recently, a jury reached a verdict finding Monsanto's product glyphosate guilty in causing one man's cancer, a guy by the name of Dwayne Lee Johnson. Which just makes me wonder, are there any Dwayne Johnsons that just go by Dwayne? Like you got Dwayne The Rock Johnson, now you got Dwayne Lee Johnson. Someday I'd just like to meet a Dwayne Johnson who's like, "Hi, I'm Dwayne Johnson, but you can call me Dwayne." So Dwayne Johnson is a groundskeeper in California, and his settlement's worth over $289 million, which is not bad for a groundskeeper. Like, I don't even know what you spend that money on, you know? Maybe like a dope set of overalls, a souped up rake, a tricked out golf cart with some spinners and a sick paint job. More than anything else, this lawsuit really opens the door for more questions regarding the use of Roundup. Now there's other countries actually questioning whether they should be using the herbicide in the first place. You got Brazil banning glyphosate, Italy and France are talking about banning glyphosate, even the environmental minister of Germany, who just so happens to be the home country of Monsanto's new parent company Bayer, talking about banning glyphosate. That's not good when you're not even wanted in the home country of your new parent company. That's like Bayer's a girl who's bringing home her loser boyfriend Monsanto to meet her parents Germany, to tell them they're getting married. And Bayer's no ethical darling themselves. They're the ones who made the chlorine gas that was used during World War I. In World War II, they donated to Hitler, they employed teams of Nazi doctors, oh, and now they make Alka-Seltzer, which is really not good for you. My point is, Bayer might be the only company that doesn't really care too much about Monsanto's shady past. They probably look at Monsanto like, "What'd you do, kill some weeds? We've killed people." Really, more than anything else, the biggest thing that come out of this case was the fact that Monsanto had to open up their secret files, which revealed not only did they know that glyphosate could be toxic, they actually didn't even test it to see if it had any kind of safety qualities whatsoever. In fact, they ghost wrote studies that they gave to the CDC because the CDC was cool with Monsanto. The CDC was like, "Yeah, totally, you can sell as much glyphosate as you want." And coming from a guy who's done and said some really fucked up shit, I can kind of empathize with Monsanto from a scumbag's perspective. They got glyphosate and they were like, "Oh wait, we're supposed to test this? Nah, we'll just put it out there and see what happens." Researchers have even noted that glyphosate is totally prevalent in most of the food that we have here in the US, to the point where they can actually smell glyphosate in people's urine. And as a guy who lives in New York City and smells a lot of urine, I'll tell you firsthand, that urine's starting to smell a little glyphosate-y.